What's up, hockey card fans? Welcome back to another episode of Hockey Cards Only. My name is John, I'll be your host, and tonight we're doing 1969 TOPPS Hockey. Let's get into it. Alright, here we go. I'm super excited about this. Hopefully this background music is not too noisy. I'm trying something new tonight. Okay, so anyways, let me show you what I have here. This is some of my oldest stuff. I've been setting it aside. This is all 1969, 1970 TOPPS. Okay, hockey, all hockey. And to get this going, I have, I just totally whacked out my camera. Check that out, huh? There we go. There we go. We're all good. Okay. Without messing everything up, I have this binder. And in this binder, I have printed ourselves this checklist. Now, I got this data. Let me show you where I found this. Right here, which is trading card database. I went and plugged in 1969. And did the overview, and here is the data that I was able to kind of like highlight out. It's not letting me do that right now. There we go. And throw it in an Excel spreadsheet, and that's what this is. So let's get back to the card table. What I do is I have this first column sorted by price. Okay. Now, I know it's very small because I try to cram everything on one piece of paper. As you can see, it's the Bobby Orr card. The next one's the checklist. Then Bernie Perrant, Derek Sanderson, Gordie Howe, Gump Worsley, Ed Giacomin. I always mess up his name, I think, so I apologize. Phil Esposito. There's a Bobby Hall. Not a lot of rookies, but then the first one we have is this Doug Favell, I think is how you pronounce it. And then we have the Henry Richard. It's another rookie here. So you can see the short list of what the main card is, the Bobby Orr, obviously. Okay, second place is the checklist. Now, I don't think I have Bobby Orr in here. I have the checklists and the Bernie Perrant and some Derek Sanderson. So we'll see. And I should have a Gordie, okay? Now, if we go to this side, not to get too boring, I just have the regular old sorted numerically. It's 2 columns. I'll just fold it like that so you guys don't have to worry about it. And there we go. Now, there's only 132 cards in the set. So let's get moving. Now, I think I haven't messed with these in a while. Okay. And I will just look here. I hope I don't even think they're in numerical order. Here's one of the checklists. Actually, the only checklist, but one of the few I have. And then here is my unchecked, very nice piece checklist, but it has a crease. So that's too bad. Bellavo. Phil Esposito. Here we have 2 Gump Worsley. There's the Tim Horton, which I think every one of these is TOPPS. There's Mahovletch, 2 of those. Bill, this was the rookie, I believe. That was kind of one of the first rookies on here, wasn't it? There he is. Doug. Nope, that's Bill Fillet. This is Doug Favelli. Very close. Okay, so anyways, what I need to do first is get card number 1, and we're going to start this binder. The first thing I do, the first card is Gump Worsley. Okay? Well, the first thing I do is turn them all upside down and sort them numerically. This won't take forever. I'm going to be very careful because these are so old. I usually put them in like piles of like the 40s, the 30s, the 20s, and so forth. So obviously, card 1, Gump Worsley, is going to be in the 10s pile. Actually, this is the 1 through 9s pile. Let's see, we have this guy's 22. Checklist is the very last card, so we'll set those aside. Here is a 40s. Here's a 10, so he's going to be our first one in that pile. He's 10 through 19. Does that make sense? All right, all right. 30s, 40s, 20s. Hey, look, there's Jerry Cheevers, my bad. I'll hear that in the comments. Yeah, I will probably mispronounce a name. So I do apologize in advance. Now you can't complain because I already apologized in advance. And we're going to just turn the whole stack upside down. And I'm going to just lightly sort these. Let's see. We got 30s. There's a 5. 120s. 15s. Sometimes I do this before the episode. But today I'm just going to include you guys in on it just so you can see how I do it. 40s. These can slide down to 50s, and we're going to have 50s will go there, 60s. I'm going to be kind of careful because these are all about $5 cards. And these are going to be off camera just for a moment. Actually, he doesn't go there. He goes here. 90s is going to be all the way over. Here's my 70s. That's what got me started there. 20, 10. Okay. Teens, 1 teen. Let's get this here, 100. I'll get these so you can kind of see them as I do this. You'll see some teaser names coming through here as I pre-sort the cards for the binder build. 240s. 99 goes there. Alrighty, 40s. 20s, 40s, 100s, 80s, that's the first 80s card, 70s, 30s, 2 30s, okay, need to be really gentle. These aren't in mint condition by any stretch of the imagination, so, but I do treat them as, well, if I shouldn't say as such. If they were all in mint condition, I knew they were in mint condition, I probably would be penny sleeving them first, really quick like, and then probably putting them each in a penny sleeve, or a top loader, and I probably would not be putting them in a binder. This one's pretty clean, but it's off center real bad. 30s. So, we will do our best to take very good care of them. And if I see anything that's like amazing, like maybe this one is pretty clean, we'll look at them up close in a little bit as I'm putting them in the binder. Because if we have duplicates, which obviously we'll have duplicates, we're going to make all the good ones are going to go in the binder. Excuse me. And then I usually put the creased cards in their own subset. Like, those ones generally I keep for a personal collection because they're not, or I put a whole, I'm going to try to maybe put a set together of, well, you can see the condition differences here. The one on the right is like a lot cleaner. These both go in the hundreds. These all go in the hundreds. 70s. 9. There. 9. Yeah, I picked these up. Most of this set was found in the Goodwill. This big Goodwill auction I won back about a year ago. And that's one of my best videos, I should say most highly watched. It was back when I had no idea what I was getting into as far as this old of cards. It was the first time I had bought old 60s, okay? Which this I think is the oldest set I have. most of that had this and 71, which is the next year newer. And then I don't know, it was quite a good bit. It had a Kendrite and rookie card in it, is the reason I wanted it. And that card, it ended up having a dinged corner really bad. It was kind of disappointing. If it was in better shape, we would have done better on that find. But at the time, it was very hard to get anything. It was like a year and a half ago. So we are glad we have that. Pretty much most of this is that. And then I picked up a little bit of this year throughout the last, just on eBay, picking up small lots of vintage hockey cards. Some of them are going to be this year or as old as this year, and that's where some of these other random ones have shown up from. 86. I'm sorry. I hope everybody's doing great tonight. That's a miscut, unfortunately. Now, when we're done, which this should be about an hour-long episode, I'm guessing. There's more cards in here than I thought, but once we start throwing them in the binder, there's only 100, I think 100 and, what was it, 35 in the set. So, teams, and some of these are already numerically sorted. Somewhat. Like, here's 2 16s, 25, it's 2 19s. There's a Bernie Perrant right there. Whew. Look at that. Little teaser of what's coming. Should I even put it in a penny sleeve? I'm not even going to mess with it. I am going to put a Bernie Perrant 1969 in a stack. Does not make me feel great, but in a second it will be in a binder. Okay, we are almost done here. 3 more cards left. All those. Okay. Alright. Bernie Perrant. And that is an on-center card. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to slide these up ever so slightly, and we're going to leave them right here. And these ones are on a top loader, so it's not hurting or scuffing them. These ones are not. Be careful. Okay, so we now have them in piles of 10. They don't need to be in numerical order yet. We'll do that on the way in the binder. We're being real delicate with these. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat right in the microphone. All right, now as you can see over on page 2 here, this is not a cheap set, is what I should say. This is one of my most expensive vintage sets. So, without further ado, $450 minus a Bobby Orr. We do not have Bobby Orr. He's half of it. It's like 189 it said on the list. So the first cards we do, we grab this, okay? And we're going to look for basically putting these in numerical order. Here's 1, 2, 3. We're missing 4. We have 5, 7, and 9. Okay, so we're going to go to the checklist here. Actually, I'll set those right there. We have everybody but... Oh, I already forgot. Oops, my camera. We were missing, what, 8, and 6, and 4. So I'm going to circle 8, 6, and 4. Sergei Savard rookie, Ivan Cornier, and Jacques Lemaire. 3 pretty big names. So, first thing I'm going to do is choose which Gump Worsley we want to put in the binder. This one has a scuff. This one does not. Okay. So This one is way better, so I'm going to set this one aside. I shouldn't say way better. It is, this one is probably a 3 or a 2 or a 1, and this one is maybe a 4 or a 5. So we're going to call these good condition, which is pretty good. It's good. Pretty high up on what I think. I don't think most of these are going to be in good condition. I think most of them are going to be in the ones, the ones, the 2s, and the 3s. Okay. Well, a 1 is creased. I'm just going to show you. Like, see how that's got a corner out and it's faded? Luckily, not a lot of these have the stamp. Okay. So let's flip them. I'll just go through them real quick here. Ted Harris. Jacques Lemire. That's 3. There must be 2 of those. J.C. Tremblay. John Ferguson. And Bobby Ress. I'm not going to say it because I'll mess it up. Let's get these in. Okay. So I'll just pick this one up here. And I'm going to gently, and carefully put card number 2 in. This should be card 3. Okay. This one is not cut very good. So here's the unfortunate thing, is some cards that are in here are going to be that, because I don't have any others. So I'm trying to think if I should, like this Gump Worsley card that's in very, very good condition. I mean, I would almost feel like sending stuff like this off to a low grade, an inexpensive grading company that's very basic, and getting some vintage classics graded. Okay. PSA would be great and all, they're just kind of pricey. And maybe if these were in extremely good condition, okay, and I knew they were going to pull over 100 or so, then maybe. But I don't think any of these are that. If I had the Bobby Orr, maybe. But, like, I don't know. Some of these that aren't, they're in good condition potentially, but they're not big name cards. This one is 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There we go. And last but not least, number 9. So there we go. First page. Not bad. Missing 3. But we have a bunch of checklists. I'll do that. I'm going to give you guys some eye candy. Just so you have something to look at while they're going in the binder here. Now, number 10, Jean Bellavo. This card, this is the type of crap I'm talking about in that Goodwill auction. It has this type of problem. But look at how awesome the card was otherwise. Just corners out, fairly centered. But this is now like probably a 1. What an awesome card though. Let's get it out. Ooh, come on. It is in there. Okay. That is too bad. What a beautiful card though. This is card 10. Okay, that is going to go here. Just making sure I am not asleep at the wheel. I'm being delicate with the cards and not paying attention is what's going on here. So let's see. We have 19s. We got to put these in numerical order, right? They're fairly close. There's 15s. There's 12. 15s. Here's the 14s. 14s. 15s. 16s. 17s and 19s. So now they will be this way. We have the Glen Hall. This is pretty sweet. I'll set these guys right here. Glen Hall. We're missing now card 11, it looks like. Making sure it's going in clean. So that is 12, 13, 14, 15. This one was crunched, so it goes here. I'll put it in a penny sleeve though. Put it with the Worsley. This one is 15, so that's 14. This is 15. I may fill the checklist out later, just to keep the flow going. And I need to check to make sure when I have duplicates, like right here, that we're putting the better one in. Luckily, this one's creased, so I'm just going to set that there. Out of these two, this one's better centered. And they both have a little bit of ripple. This one's in better shape, but not by much. And this is 16. 15, that means it does go here. Goes this way. So that's where we're at. Okay. Camille Henry. This one is better. 17. Whoa, wait. Okay, I just thought they were the same card. It looked like we were on the quadruplicates. You'll see what I mean in a second. They just look similar. Those two cards. Well, anyways, that's where I was at. I was freaked out for a second. Which one is better? This one. This has a ripple in it. Top left corner. 19. So we do not have 18. 19. I should write that down that we don't have some of these. I'll just keep going from here. Let's go all the way back. Okay, we don't have 18. And we don't have 13. Okay. Whoops, I hit my hair all funny. And then we also don't have 10. We don't have 11. Bam. Okay, I think that's everything. All the way to Jean Bellavo. Yeah, okay. Bam. Now, we're on to 20s. I might need to get my screwdriver out to get to this guy. And it happens to be right here, holding up one of my cables. Ah! Okay, anyways. Oh, now you can see the cable. That's great. Oh well, I gotta take this thing out. I really love these cases. Not really. With the screws in them. Okay, let's see here. This thing has probably been in this since a long time ago. Maybe not. These are kind of newer style cases there. Okay, 22. I'm just going to toss him in right away. Even if it's out of sync here, we have 20, 21, 22. So he goes right here. Nice. Okay, now let's sort these out. 26s. Ken Hodge is nice. 21. 23, 25, 27. Alright, so 21. Give you a quick view of these. Whoa. Got two of him, that's good news. And then is this one? No. Alright. card 21, I believe. We're missing 20, so this goes here. Okay, we have 1, Ted Green, 23. So let's make sure we're good. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So he's in the middle. Alright. Let's see here. 25. So let's make sure we're legit here. I'm going to scoop these up. 23, 24, 25 goes here. If I can open it. Sometimes they are not fun. I always get a complete finger in here before I put the card in. I don't use the corner of the card. Alright. Which one is better? This one is better. You are 26. Set him down again on this one. These are brand new sheets and they're just kind of static. Static cleaning, clinging. Oh shoot, we had a third one. And this one is, let me see if it's in much better. They both have corners out. Whoa. This one has a corner out there. That one. So I'm just going to set this one aside. And then we have Ken Hodge. Check this one out. This one's got some, needs to be wiped down. I probably could actually wipe that down with a I use a microfiber and an itty bitty bit of water. So I might do that. I'm going to put it in here for now, even though it might scratch it, but this thing isn't in very high grade anyways. That shouldn't do anything. It didn't hurt it. It seemed fine. So 27 is where we ended in the 20s. Let's grab the 30s. It's 27, 28, 29, 30. So 30 is this. I don't think we have card 30. We may. There's 34, 35, 36, 37, 34, 30. Phil Esposito. 39 goes on top. 34 goes there. These go there. All right. So this one is better, but not by much. We're just going to set that there. We have to get Phil Esposito out. Careful. One day this might make it degrading. This one's in pretty good shape. It'd probably only pull a 4 or a 5. And probably a 4. Maybe a 3. It kind of has a ripple at that top right corner right there. I know I shouldn't be touching the edges. I'm supporting it from the back side. It's fuzz on there. Not a bad one. Very cool. So let's put him in. Alright, Phil Esposito. 30. Is this 31? Nope, this is 33. Not bad. Check out those goalie pads. Awesome. Alright, 33, 30, 31, 32, 33. Alright, let's do Arnie Brown. This one is creased, so we're going to use this one. 34. Or if I'm on a playlist, I don't know. Arnie Brown. Jim Nelson. This one has a slight ripple. We'll call that a full-blown crease. A ripple is like when it barely does one of those. Many, many of those. 35. Right here. Rod Selling. I think, forgive me if that's not how you pronounce it. Alright, 36. Rod Gilbert with a ripple right through the center. Ooh, but it has the stamp. That's pretty cool, huh? We'll let it maybe autofocus for everybody. It's not really gonna do it. Anywho, 37. Oh, that is gonna be the first one up here. So, 37. Don Marshall. Both have a ripple or a crease, but I would pick this one. 39. So 39 is going to go here. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, let's keep moving. We're in the 40s. Where there's the Tim Horton card. It's pretty rad. 45. Do I have a top loader jammed in here? Hold on a second, guys. I wasn't paying attention. Top loader and that. Okay. Tim Horton. And it's going to be 45. Let's get him out now. Before we even start. Man, someone scratched it out. What a bummer. Hey, look, it just autofocused, no problem that time. Do it fast. There he is. Timmy's. Makes me hungry for a donut. I want a donut. Mr. Horton. I want the card out without messing it up. Alright, I'm going to throw him in here right now. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. He's this bottom corner. Bam. Alright, let's assume he is already there. So let's do 41, 42, 43, 43. Walt Tkachuk rookie card. 44, 49. Okay. Set those there. Rod Stewart. With something stuck on it. I'm going to get it off. There it is. It's like chocolate. 41. 40. 41. Okay. John Ratelli, I think is how you pronounce that. So, I'll tell you what, I have never got more weird comments on hockey card names than dealing with old hockey cards. Okay. These are from way before my time. No, did I hear them on the radio. And you have to actually go out and find old footage of this stuff if you want to see it. It's not just going to like show up on ESPN one day. You have to go up and like look up classic footage and hear the radio announcers talk about this stuff. Now I'm confused. It's going to go this way. Anyways, I've done that. Lots of, what is it called? Legends of Hockey. That's a good start. That is a good start, but they only have about 15 episodes, really. Maybe 18. So this is a rookie card. Almost to the point where you'd want to maybe send it... Oh, man. I was thinking this one would be really good. It has a ripple in the top. So the one that's off-center is actually my good one. Technically. But it has some crap on it. 41, 43, right here. Walter Tkachuk, 1969. Bruce Gamble. Here we go. Check that out, everybody. If it'll autofocus like it did. Bingo. There we go. I think my light is messing. So not perfectly centered. Toronto. We are in the Torontos. All right, Floyd Smith from the Torontos. Maple Leafs. All right. The Toronto Torontos. 49. So if he's 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So we are missing a run of 3, which means it's going to get expensive to finish this set. Now, we're on the 50s. Frank Mahovlich. 2 of those. Not too bad. Looks like we're going to get into the Blackhawks here. Get out of the Torontos. All right. Frank Mahovlich. One of the greats. For sure. The good thing about doing a binder build is you inherit a bunch of top loaders that used to hold all your good $20 cards in that are now randomly hanging out in a binder, which you can see so much better. So Frank Mahovlich, which one is better? This one is dinged up pretty bad, so I'm going to set that one there. Since this one is a one of the higher ends, we're not going to have any background music for just a second. Someone's calling my phone. There's Frank Mahovlich. Let's get it to autofocus there. It's probably going in the video, which is interesting. My phone will do that. It's like it has the Wi-Fi signal or something you can pick up on my microphone. Well, my camera is like, screw you guys tonight. You can see the frame rate moving as I go down there. Okay, well, I don't have I wonder if it's this light bulb I have on. I don't know. Alright, card 62. That is way down the line here. We're in the... Are we missing the 50s or something? We have 60s here. We might be missing every 50s card. 49. 60. I'm missing all 50s. That's really fun. Okay. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Do I even have cards? 60? No. I have 62. And I have Frank Mahovlich in my hand, which is... Okay. 60, 61, 62. Frank Mahovlich was the next actual card, believe it or not. And it's sitting in my hand. And it's 12 cards from the last card I did. I feel like I just saw a bunch of these Blackhawks. I must have set it down. What did I just do? Didn't we just see a whole stack of Blackhawks? What did I do? My phone rang. I got distracted. I set them down here. These are all 60s. That's what I set down. Okay, well, I see that. Okay, I saw his red, and I thought he was Blackhawks. So he must have been just wearing a red t-shirt that minute. So from 49 to 62, I have nothing. Let's keep moving. 62. Where's 63? These are all the ones I have of 60. I have nothing until 68. 67, my bad. Bam. Okay. Let me read my text there. Nothing important. Okay. Making sure there wasn't an emergency. Doug Jarrett. Now you're 67. So if you're 62, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, this is not going to be cheap to finish. Oh, we have duplicates of this guy, though. That's good. This one is better. 68. Well, I guess the next national card show, I know what I'm doing. Last national card show, I did this with 1971, 72, and I basically picked up every card I could. There was quite a few hockey card places. You just had to really look for it. They had other stuff going on too, so it wasn't like strictly hockey. So if you're looking for that, that's what you wouldn't. But there was one or two of those, 3 or 4 of them maybe, which had mainly hockey. But yeah, what you should do is look for vintage card places, I think. The place I found, they had binders of these in different conditions. So it was like, this one's like good to near mint, and they are this much money, and the ones that are like poor quality were these. So anyways, that's how it worked. And I went and was able to get a bunch of in the 2 to 3 range and finish a set from 71. It was pretty cool. That's what I did there. That was my main goal. Just try to at least finish one of these big name sets that one of these older sets that I had almost everything of, which would have been 71, 72, the oval, my favorite set. It was all tops. You could have got this stuff in O-Pee-Chee, but I don't think they had a ton of it. But man, this is starting to come together, so I'm excited about that. 69, 70. Now I'm going to do this too. I can scoot some of these up and not hit them. I'm taking my time on this one, guys. I'm not really trying to move too fast. So I do apologize if it's slightly laggy and boring. So, Dennis Hall is next. Set them right there. He is card 71. So if this is 69, this would be 70. 71 is here in the middle. And I'm going to probably say this one here is better by far. So it goes in the set. And I'm taking my time, not dinging corners on these. I'm putting them in. Okay. Moving on. So that was 71. We are on to 72. We have 2 of these. Both have a top right corner and a bottom left corner out. And both are about centered. I would say they're just too close. This one has more color in it. 72. Now we have 2 of this one. This should be 73. Oh, and all my buddies are calling me. It's Friday, so they're all trying to figure out what's going on tonight. They don't know I'm recording. I made a video earlier today, and they probably think that was the one I was doing. And it's already been posted, and they don't know I'm recording again. And I kind of did the spur of the moment. And it's because of these checklists. I'll tell you the quick story as I keep moving. The quick story is, I've been picking those up thinking they're 1970, 1971, and I got lucky. They're actually 1969. And I'm glad because I paid quite a bit for this guy with no check marks in it. But it has a crease. These ones are not creased, but with check marks. This was, I think I paid 25 bucks. Don't tell anybody. But that was a $25 card when I did get it. And I thought it was to 1971. And I thought I needed it really bad. But then it happens to be this one, and it's actually the second most valuable one in the set. So, not too bad. If I had a Bobby Orr, that'd be good, but I don't. I'd almost be able to get the remainder of the cards on a ComC order. That would probably be not real crazy expensive. Probably, hopefully $2, $3 a card, and I only need like 30. I think I need more than 30. There was none in the 50s. So, there's 10 to 11 right there. Alright, let's keep moving. This guy, Harry Howell. This one set aside. 79. So we're missing a few here too. 76, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Keep moving here. We're onto the Bernie Perrott cards. She stays at the top. Whoa. Okay. Bernie Perrott, I'm just going to set there so I don't mess it up. And we won't forget him. 81. So we're missing card 80. Okay. We'll continually move these up so you can see more of the binder as I keep going. It's probably frustrating that you can't see it. Let me just scoot those. I don't want to hit them, but might as well. All right. So, 81 was the last one. Let's see what we have here. Is probably 83. Which one is better? This one and this one has a missing corner. 81, 83, so 81, 82, 83. 83. 80, something else here. 85 and 86. Okay. Yeah, these aren't in the greatest condition. They're hard as heck to get in good condition. So this is where we're starting. I did get most of this in one big lot, which had 1 year prior to this, a few, this, pretty much this whole setup, and then 71, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it was just a huge bundle of each. Let me make sure I'm right. 3, 4, 5, 6. And they've been sitting in a box ever since, waiting for this moment. And I knew I didn't have a whole set or the checklist, so I picked up checklist, and a couple vintage lots had more of these, maybe only about 20 more from my original group. 7, 8, 9, Bernie Perrott. And this one isn't in horrible shape. Let's give you guys a quick look. Top right corner is out. But other than that, it's a pretty good looking card. It's centered well. So, not a bad one. Alright, let's keep moving. We're on the 90s. We might get this done in a whole hour. I appreciate you if you have been watching this whole time. Put in the comments. If you're having a good time, put something in the comments. Because you've been watching for 50 minutes. I appreciate it. Turn my mic off to clear my throat there. Trust me, it's well worth it. So, alright. Now we are on 91. Wayne Hillman. And this card is crispy. No, it is not. None of these have been really crispy. It looked clean on the back. Really clean, but it isn't. It's got a crease. So we'd have 90, and 91 would start right here at the top. Let's be real gentle with this here. Okay. Joe Watson. 93, that's going to be one more over. Jim Johnson. 97. Woo! Missing a bunch again. 93, 94, 95, 96, and 97. 97 and Andre Lacroix. I believe how you pronounce that. 98. So that was 97. It goes right next to it. Oh, we have two Andre Lacroix. I think the one I have in my hand is in good shape, though. Yeah, it's in better shape. Okay, and this one is Jerry. This is a rookie card, too. Desjardins. Desjardins? I don't know how to pronounce it, so I apologize. But this is a rookie. And card number 99. Okay. We're missing a Wayne Hillman. What's going on here? Wayne Hillman. It must have fallen off discard pile. Which one's nicer? Wayne Hillman in here is creased, so we gotta take Wayne Hillman out. Basically, a creased card right now in this set is a set filler, and I will probably long-term want to replace them and weed out all creased cards, which is right here, and make a second set, and that'll probably be my personal collection one. I'll keep, usually I like the creased ones. I'll just keep those. They don't have a high value, and obviously a set like this, if you're going to be playing around with it, you don't want to just have half of a set and not pick away at getting the cards, okay? Because this is a fairly high-end collection here, you know. Especially when I get the Bobby Orr. One day I will snag one, okay? It might cost me $50, and I will be getting a good deal on it, but I don't think I can find a $50 Bobby Orr that doesn't have a big crease and whatnot to fit in the set, so it'd probably be 150. Just, that's probably more like it. 150 easy. Yeah, easy. If it's not creased and it's somewhat clean. Anyways. We were looking for card 100 right now, which is right here. So that's good news. 100. Here's another 100. My friends are trying to get a hold of me for Friday night. 100. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we have 3. We have 4. Ooh, we have another 3. 3, 4, 6, and 7. And that one's been munched. Oof. Just trying to straighten him out. Dennis Hexall, and is it his rookie? Ooh, it is. But that's what we have. Okay, so I'm going to set that right here so we don't forget it. And don't hurt it. Let's set that there. 2 of this one. It's a pretty big messed up. This is card 100. We are almost there, folks. 100. 101. Billy White. Bill White. This, I think, was the, not a rookie, no. 102. Ted Irving. Put in the comments if you'd rather have, if it was like a 3 or a 4 or a 5, if you would rather have more centered, but might be a little less better condition than a non-centered, like this far off, okay, but just slightly better. Is it like a one, like would you consider on center just 1 point better if the conditions were the same? That's what I'm wondering. I like centered cards, and if it doesn't really matter if they're if they're in a little slightly worse condition. That's just how I see it. But, could be wrong. Condition is important, obviously. But if it's clean, but like almost off the cut, you know, you're talking 2-3 clicks down almost probably compared to clean. This one is creased, so that's an easy decision. Lonsbury. So we're cooking right along in these hundreds. Eddie Shack. 106. So 105, 106. All right. 107 is Dennis Hextall, my bad. Hextall. All right, let's see if that will flatten out that curve over time, right? All right, we have 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, missing 5, 6, 7, 8. Missing 8. 9, 10. So 110. Put the ugly screwdriver on it. There he is. 110. 111. 14, 15, 16, 18. So, put that right there. And Les Blinkley will go here. Okay. 8, 9, and 110. Okay. Tracy Pratt. There y'all go. I'm leaning so far forward to get these in here. There we go. Okay, let me get set back up. Well, the farther they are back there, the more I gotta lean. I've got to make sure my back doesn't throw out. Keith McCreamy. Steamy McCreamy. Number 114. 11, 12, 13, 14. I wonder how many times McCreamy has had his name mocked. And he's had to do a Mike Tyson. Soften him up a little bit. Let him know who's boss. Show you a McCreamy. Here's number 115. Just gonna go down here. Sorry if that was too far off color for some of you. Just trying to have some fun. I'm trying to take it serious at the same time because these are so old. I get it. Respect the hobby. And I do a very good job of that. A lot of these guys have some fun off-color mockery on hockey cards, which is fun. But they're also, they respect the hobby big time. They're just being funny. Wally Boyer. Sometimes I like to mispronounce names off to really tick off the non-subscribers. Like Winnie Gray Sky and Guy Lafleur, Patrick Roy, just all that. It's fun. Timu Selene. Like mess that guy's name up real bad. It's fun. And they're like, no, I got it right in the comments. Oh my God, Timu Selene, Patrick Roy. Okay, here we go. We're almost done. We are almost done. We have like one short stack left, guys. One short stack left. And maybe 4 of the 30s. So, We should get this in Photoshop and kind of make it look like, it looks like Sidney Crosby, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Make a Claude LaRose / Crosby face swap. Okay, so we are looking for 120, or the lowest card. Here's a 21. I think we're going to beat that. Oh, here's 20. Ron Schock. Okay, so we do that. 121, 22, 23. Do we have any 23s back here? Nope, we have a 25. 24. We're doing good. We're doing good. 125, another 125, another 26, 26, two 27s, and a 28. All right. All right. Ron Schock. Ron Schock. Okay. You go in spot 120. That is going to be right here. Ron Schock. Caesar Manego. I can't pronounce that. My bad. Mangino? That's how I would say it, but I don't know how to pronounce that. So I apologize. But he's going in slot 121. Leo Boyden, I think. 22. 122. Let's triple check we're on target. We are. Bob McCord. 123. John Misuk. 124. Dan Grant we have 2 of. Wow, they're different. Huh. Look at this. Look at his eyes. One, his eyes are open. And the other, his eyes are like half open. How bizarre. So I wonder if one of these is an error card or something. I don't know. It might just be the shift of the print. That's weird, though. Eyes open is going in. It was in better shape. So, there's that card. Here is Sidney Crosby. Sid the Kid from 1969. Watch, this guy's like 7 foot tall. Yeah, he's 6 foot tall. All right. This one is better. Not by much. So he goes in the bottom left corner. Jean-Paul Praise? That's not how you say it, but it's something Parazzi or something like that. 127. So this is this one here. We are on our last sheet. Our last, there goes my microphone. Last few cards. We're missing Tom Wallace here, 128. He's right here. And we will do a quick review, and I'll show you all the cards page by page in just a second. Here is 130. So we're missing 129, 130. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me put a old vintage hockey card set in a binder. Some of them not the best shape, I know, but it's where I'm starting on this collection, which this is tough collection, guys. It's old stuff. Now, which checklist is good here? Actually, all 3 have ripples. Excuse me. This one has got a scuff and is checked. This one is checked, but it has a crease right down the side. And this one is not checked, but it has a crease in a T shape. Okay, there you can see it on the back. But this is the one. I'm not going to be afraid of it. You know, sometimes I am afraid of cards. So it is creased already, but it is unchecked. Pretty much a holy grail still. And I'm touching it with my fingers right now. 132. Do not mess it up. Bam. Okay. Now, I am balling like P. Diddy in the hockey card game. Look at this. Besides the fact that this isn't checked out. But, not really like P. Diddy. I don't have the Bobby Orr. So, let's set this down for a minute. I'm going to check that tonight while I'm listening to my X22 report. My daily dose of propaganda. I'm just playing. If you guys don't know what that is, don't even worry about it. If you do know what it is, you guys are hilarious at the same time. So, it's a YouTube channel. They'll just say that, but they don't exist anymore because they got banned off of YouTube. So I'm going to do my checklist where I listen to my old man radio show. I'm going to get this a little closer. How slow do you want me to go? I'll just do this size. Bam, right there, everybody. So, as you can see, we have about 2/3 of a set made. This is one of my favorite cards. John Bellavo, another huge fan of his. Glenn Hall's nice. And we can't talk about him because he wasn't on that last page yet. So, we're missing 2 of my Derek Sanderson. I have Derek Sanderson, which I can't believe he didn't show up in here. Maybe I have him in O-Pee-Chee. I have the Derek Sanderson of this. Hold on. Why is it not in here? Maybe it's in here. In some of my other insanely highly collected. This is all O-Pee-Chee. This is going to be everything old. I think. O-Pee-Chee, check that bad boy out. He's creased. Man, is it in here? No, I wouldn't put Derek Sanderson in there. These are all 80. Oh, look! Bam! Oh, let's pull that out. Gordie Howe's. This is an O-Pee-Chee too, isn't it? Yeah. That's a good one. These should all mainly be O-Pee-Chee, and that's why they're not in the rest. Where's the Derek Sanderson card? Look at that, Paul Coffey rookie. Completely destroyed, but awesome. Same for R.I.P. to the man. Guy Lafleur, today is his day to meet his maker. Let's hope he passed through the doors all right. Guy Lafleur. The legend. There's some of my O-Pee-Chee Gretzky's. And this card's awesome. So, I do not know where my lost Derek Sanderson vintage card is. These should all be 71. I don't think he's in here. Could be, wait, could be. No, probably not. Ken Hodge. Are these all O-Pee-Chee? These are all. This is my O-Pee-Chee collection. You just saw it. It was my personal collection of old, very weird old wrinkled hockey cards. Now here's the bad news, everybody. The Gordie is O-Pee-Chee, and it is worth 4 times much. Nah, I won't say 4. A few times more than these. So I should not put it in there. It might be in my safe. Certain cards might be in there. I'm not sure. I have a fireproof file safe, which is $40 on Amazon. Not like it's a big deal, guys. The safe. You can pry this open with a screwdriver. But when the fireman comes, it's all that's protecting that stuff. So, get a $40 Amazon file safe. It's heavier than hell. It's got a plastic latch. It's not very high end. But, that's where I keep some of my stuff that I don't want burnt. Basically my graded cards. But guess what? Your graded cards are going to melt in a house fire. You almost want... I want to do a whole episode on how I want to protect my cards in a house fire. Because that's like hard as heck to do. Because what is really going to happen is your house is going to get real hot and smoky. And then it's going to get real wet. So anything plastic is going to melt everywhere. Then get hosed off. So it has like no waterproofing properties at all when the fire hose comes. So I'm trying to figure out how to keep it in a fireproof / waterproof environment, which is not easy when they combine the two. So house fires are where most cards go to die. When they die is house fires. It's kind of sad. So if you've had a house fire and lost precious items, put in the comments your quick story about your hockey cards that you lost in a house fire. It'd be good. I like comments. Comments are good. I comment on a lot of channels for fun. Gives me something to do. Usually got to pause it because I get long-winded and the video runs out and I don't save it yet. Well, this was just a cardboard box a minute ago, and now it's actually something you can show your grandchildren. Back in my day, we played ice hockey. We didn't have that TikTok that y'all's got now. Your Tesla cars and your your electric Teslars. Back in my day, we drove Edison's DC electric cars, which is kind of a funny concept. Here it is. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna go do something. Teaser. I will be doing this shortly with 1971, 72, which is a whole 2 years after this. Okay? I need to put all these in the penny sleeves too. So I'm going to put these in penny sleeves, the ones that did not make the cut. And they will be for sale on hockeycardsonly.com. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. That's what they are on hockeycardsonly.com. But I don't start until 71. I have 71 and newer on that site. So these will get individually photoed probably and get put on there. And then this whole set will be its own item. That's my goal, is I want to build the complete set and have it for a price. And I also want the complete set in a very narrow window of condition. I'll be trying to weed out the high-end cards. Now, where is this money going to come from is I have to sell maybe my Mahovletch rookie card, which would be just dandy. So if you're looking for an OB rookie card, I want way too much money for mine, and it's not in the best shape, but I have it, and they're hard to come by. It's a Flair Ultra. I might keep it. That's why I asked too much for it. Other things I'd be willing to get rid of is a bunch of baseball, or football, or basketball, or Pokemon cards. Pokemon are not mine. I have them for sale on my eBay store, if you want to check that out. Put a link in the comments. Put a link to the website. And explore the website. I have a ton of stuff there. Jerseys, autograph cards. All my slabs are uploaded. Most of them are. I'm just now starting to get into the insert collection I have, which is fairly decent. And that you have to take a picture of every card. You know, the stock photo stuff is really just good for like junk wax era, where they're like 20-30 cents. But in this, what I do is I take a scan and send it to you. Like, say you want this card, and on the system, it's a stock photo. I won't even get into it. But if there's a stock photo, we scan the card, and you do not take our word for it. You're going to actually look at it. And then okay it. And once you okay it, then I will ship it. Other than that, I think I'm going to send these in non-duplicate sets, and maybe do it that way too. I don't really want to get rid of them. I kind of want to keep these as a personal collection, especially the wrinkled ones. And then the wrinkled ones I don't have to worry about as much because I keep them. It's the good ones that go in here. So anyways, like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed 1969-70 Topps hockey set build in a binder. Thank you much. I'll see you guys on the next one.